Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about 5 things you need to keep in mind when receiving Social Security benefits and moving abroad. Now I'm talking about Social Security benefits, not SSI. That's because SSI has a different rule. If you leave the US for 30 days or more, you will no longer qualify to continue receiving SSI payments. But Social Security benefits are different. For example, retirement benefits or SSDI benefits, can you leave the US and still receive them continuously? If you are living abroad and receiving these Social Security benefits, you probably already know that you must meet certain requirements set by Social Security, right? All right, here's the first thing you need to know. If you leave the US and move to a country that isn't restricted, you'll continue getting your Social Security benefits without any issues. But if you move to a banned country, then even if you qualify, you won't get your payments. For example, if you're living in Cuba or North Korea, Social Security won't send you your benefits. It doesn't matter if you meet all the requirements. If you're in one of these countries, you simply won't receive your money. Now, there are some other countries where payments might be restricted or have special conditions, so you need to check ahead of time. Before making the decision to move abroad, make sure to check the list of affected countries. That way, you won't run into any surprises or interruptions in your benefits. You can find the latest information on the Social Security Administration's website at ssa.gov. Okay, here's the second thing you need to know. Are you a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident? If you are a U.S. citizen, you can live abroad indefinitely and still continue receiving Social Security benefits. There's no time limit on how long you can be outside the U.S. while collecting your payments. But if you are a permanent resident, meaning you immigrated to the U.S. and still hold a green card, then the rules are different. As a green card holder, you can only receive Social Security benefits for up to 6 months while outside the U.S. Even if you have a re-entry permit that allows you to stay abroad for more than 6 months, your Social Security benefits will still be limited to 6 months max. And the third thing I want to talk about is reporting life changes while living abroad. A lot of people think that once they qualify for Social Security benefits, they don't need to report anything anymore, no matter where they live. But that's not true. If you move abroad and experience major life changes, you must report them to Social Security. For example, if you are receiving Social Security benefits based on your spouse's record, and then you get married while living overseas, that could affect your benefits. If you are receiving disability benefits, but your medical condition improves, you may need to report that as well. If you don't report these changes, Social Security may eventually find out. And if they determine that you no longer qualify, they could stop your benefits, or even ask you to repay any money you received that you weren't eligible for. And the fourth thing I want to talk about is keeping your documents up to date. Some people forget to renew their visa, residence permit, or passport while living abroad. This can cause problems, especially if your documents expire while you're outside the U.S. If your passport expires, or if you don't renew your residency documents, the U.S. Embassy in your country may report this information to Social Security. And when that happens, it could lead to your benefits being suspended. Social Security may require you to keep your documents valid to prove that you are still alive and eligible for benefits. If you don't follow the proper procedures, they can stop your payments until you sort everything out with them. And the fifth thing I want to talk about is not responding to Social Security's questionnaires. When you live abroad, Social Security will periodically send you a questionnaire to verify whether you still qualify for benefits. If you don't return it on time, they may suspend or even stop your Social Security payments. Some people overlook this, or they miss the mail from Social Security, which can lead to losing their benefits unexpectedly. That's why I recommend this. If you're living abroad and change your address, update it with Social Security immediately. This ensures that Social Security has your current address and can send you any required documents on time. That way, you can respond before the deadline and avoid any disruptions in your benefits. Okay, everyone, these are the 5 things I wanted to share in this video for those of you living abroad and receiving Social Security benefits. And if you weren't aware of these points before, hopefully this gives you a bit more insight. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.